Hey, I'm Stan Veneman, founder of Sportcon and creator of the Sportcon Method. Welcome to the Sportcon Method. So, I want to start off this whole journey for you with the question: what are you actually doing here? Why are you watching this video? Why did you take the time to watch all the different videos that led you up to making this decision? Why did you invest in the Sportcon Method? Now, if I had to take a wild guess, it's probably one or two reasons. Okay, one is you're probably after next level results, okay? Which means you are trying to take your current results to the next level. You're trying to, let's say for instance, you're currently at 10 kilograms, you're wanting to lose 20 kilograms, but you're currently hitting a plateau. You're struggling to move forward, and that's why you're looking for next level results. Number two, the reason why you're probably here is to maintain the current results that you have and the next level results that you will have in the future. Now, the Sportcon Method has actually been a very, very long journey to get to this point. Okay, in 2008, I started Sportcon from the trunk, the boot of my car, driving around to schools, training kids there, training kids at their houses. From there, I progressed, owning my first martial arts type of center, where we did some conditioning stuff as well as taekwondo. I'm also a black belt in taekwondo. I was able to go to the world champs, European champs. I won 2 gold medals at European champs. So the martial arts thing was quite my thing for quite a couple of years, like 20 odd years. And then after that, I moved into my own small little gym, my own facility, where I started training adults, more and more adults, because the youth market, obviously, they were just training mainly in the afternoons. And then from there, I progressed to the evenings, which obviously were the adults, and early mornings. And from that, I actually expanded again and moved into a bigger facility, which I've been in actually for the last 6 years. I'm standing in a facility now at the moment. And we got amazing results, okay? As Sportcon as a company, as a service provider, we actually got amazing results, okay? We had people lose from 10 kilograms to 20 kilograms to 50 kilograms to 100 kilograms, okay? We had kids that were, had back problems playing hockey, like field hockey, that moved into rugby and they achieved provincial colors in that. They did really, really well. They got bursaries and scholarships at university, which their parents didn't have to pay for, which, in my opinion, is quite a cool thing to have, for your parents not having to pay for all your university fees. So we got amazing results, different people, different folks, different strokes, all these different things we had. But one of the biggest things and biggest pet peeves that I had as a coach and as a business owner was that even though the people were getting amazing results, okay, that's one of the biggest things in the fitness industry. Everyone always shows off these before and after photos. They show off their testimonials. We did exactly the same thing. But the one thing that really irritated me was 6 months down the line, maybe a year down the line, all those people, or at least 90% of those people, would fall back into their old habits. Okay, slowly but surely, they'd start doing their old things that they used to do. Okay, why? Because they weren't able to maintain what they were currently doing. Yeah, I mean, we created 7-day food formula. You could see that in here in the Sportcon journal. I actually discussed it in there. That's part of a bonus in this program. You can look at the 7-day meal formula. You can have a look at the healthy habits, the educational lessons. All these things help the people a lot, but it was very difficult to maintain things like the food diary, having to fill in a food diary every single day. That stuff's great and it lasts for about a month. And then after that, slowly but surely, people start falling back, okay? And they really, really struggle to maintain the results. And that made me start thinking, listen, there must be something else, because if you look at the fitness industry as a whole, we have millions and millions of people suffering from obesity, people struggling, to just be healthy and general things. Yet everyone knows what the basic, principles are of, don't eat junk and you got to train, get off your ass and just move and stuff like that. Everyone knows that. Yet people are still struggling. Every day there's a new diet or weight loss pill or, exercise protocol or some fancy thing coming out that people jumped on the bandwagon and they think that that's going to be the be all and end all. It's the same with the Sportcon Method. This is not going to be the be all and end all. Okay, you're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to follow the system as is. And then from there, slowly but surely, you'll start maintaining the results. Once you start maintaining the results, you'll also get next level results. Okay, so the whole premise behind the Sportcon method was for me to find a solution that would make it easier for you and for myself, because I live the Sportcon method every single day, was to maintain the results and actually follow a system that's super simple. Because in the past, I used to make things very complicated. I mean, I started on a mindset journey and I included some mindset stuff. And, then I included some personal development stuff. And that stuff does come later on, okay? Because remember, the focus for the Sportcon method now is one thing, and that's for you to create power. You personally to create power. And one of the best ways to create power is two areas, the body and the mind, okay? We're going to focus mainly on the body and we're going to include some of the mindset stuff, okay? And then slowly but surely, as you progress through the levels and you get better, then we can add the other stuff. But you have to earn it first. I can't just give you all the stuff because you're going to get overwhelmed. And that's the mistake I made in the past. I used to give all these cool stuff to people all at once and they would just get freaked out, overwhelmed, and they would just not do anything at all. So that's pretty much the premise behind why I decided to create the Sportcon method. It's been a 3+ year journey myself, just fine-tuning the method, getting coaching from amazing people around the world, amazing coaches. That's helped me, and I would take a little bit from this coach and I would take a little bit from this coach, and then I would apply it to my own life. And then sometimes I would be able to be consistent, and then other times I would not be able to be consistent. And so I was able to find a middle point, because at the end of the day, if you're not consistent, you'll not be able to maintain your results. And if you're not able to maintain your results, you'll never get next level results. You'll never be able to take a step up. Okay? Next level results comes at the point where we introduce performance, and that's a lot later, okay? That will not be in this specific course or this specific structure, because you've got to earn it first. You've got to show me that you're able to perfect the basics. And once you're able to perfect the basics, then we go to the next level, okay? Then we start looking at next level results. At this stage, I'm focused on one specific thing for you, and that's to maintain the results that you currently have, or first get the results that you want, and then maintain it. So I want to welcome you to the Sportcon method. I want to say up front to you, this is not going to be easy, okay? Some of you might find it very, very easy, okay? Other people might struggle. I promise you, follow the system and it will work. It's a very, very simple system, okay? But if you are stuck in your old habits, it's going to take some time for you to get out of it, okay? Just remember that, okay? Just remember that it's going to take some time. The key in this whole process is consistency, and that's why I made a gamified system for you. Okay, a system where you can track your results every single day. Small little things where you get a point for every area that you focus on. Okay, so that's the main premise of the Sportcon method. I want to welcome you once again and say thank you for being here. I look forward to assisting and helping you on your journey to next level results. And I want to build an army of people that are actually focused on next level results. A community of people that actually support each other, that can train, different things, that's a full-on athlete. Doesn't matter what size you are now, doesn't matter what condition you are at the moment. Okay, that's why I've built in level systems, so you can actually move from level 0 all the way to, currently it's level 5. We might even progress past that, because my whole idea with the Sportcon method is for you to be like, it should be like martial arts, where you get a belt, you move up to the levels. And once you hit black belt, that's when the training really starts, believe me. It's not between white belts and black belts. It's actually after you hit black belt. That's when you really start training. That's when you really get specific. And that's what we're going to do at later stages. But for now, let's build a foundation. Let's get stronger. Let's get more athletic. And at the end of the day, let's get consistent with what we're doing. So Stan Weideman for the first official video of Sportcon Method. I look forward to sharing the rest of the information for you. Cheers.